Hey guys, it's Mr. Peng, and this week I'm looking at your spelling list, and we've got a lot of words with QU and PH in them. Now, PH, straightforward, because we know from previous years that PH together make the F sound. Also, we've learnt that QU makes the quit sound, right? But that's not the whole picture, okay? Because QU can also just make the k sound. So in this list, a lot of the words have QU, but it doesn't make the quit sound, it makes just k. Okay? So QU can make the quit sound or the k sound. Okay, let's get into it. Word number 1 is bouquet. Bouquet is a noun and it's a nicely arranged bunch of flowers. Be careful with the pronunciation of the word because it's not pronounced exactly the way it's spelt. There are two parts of the word where you may make a mistake. It's pronounced bouquet. You may have heard bouquet. The word is pronounced this way in America, so some American TV shows may pronounce the word like this. Here in Australia, the OU make the oo sound like in soup. The end ET make the A sound. So bouquet is spelt in two parts. B-O-U for the boo, then Q-U-E-T for the K. Try and put this to memory because sounding it out might not help here. B-O-U-Q-U-E-T spells bouquet. Word number 2 is banquet. Banquet is a noun, and it's an elaborate and formal meal for many people. In terms of size for a meal, from smallest to biggest, it would probably go something from snack to meal, then to feast, then to banquet. So banquet would be the biggest kind of meal. Banquet is spelled in two parts, with extra attention paid to the first vowel sound, which actually says its name instead of making a short A sound. Also, the ET at the end of the word is pronounced as normal, unlike in bouquet. B-A-N spells bang, and Q-U-E-T spells quit. B-A-N-Q-U-E-T spells banquet. Word number 3 is antique. Antique is a noun and it's a collectible which is typically very old. It can also be used as an adjective to describe something that's an antique, emphasizing how old it is. Antique is spelt in two parts, A-N for an and T-I-Q-U-E for the teak part at the end. A-N-T-I-Q-U-E spells antique. Word number 4 is mosque. Mosque is a noun and it's a Muslim place of worship. A typical mosque is normally characterized as having a central dome on top of the building and maybe some tall, thin towers. Mosque is spelt in just the one part, remembering that the K sound at the end is the Q-U-E. M-O-S-Q-U-E spells mosque. Word number 5 is mosquito. Mosquito is a noun and it's an annoying insect that flies around all the time and sucks your blood, giving you this nasty bump which is itchy all the time. Here's a picture. Enjoy! Mosquito is spelt in three parts. M-O-S for the mos, Q-U-I for the key sound, and T-O to end the word. Make sure that when you are spelling the word, you use the Q. This is a common mistake. M-O-S-Q-U-I-T-O. That spells mosquito. Word number 6 is physique. Physique is a noun and it means the form, size, and development of a person's body. Physique normally refers to how the body is built. It talks about what the person's body looks like, so a tough physique may be a way to describe someone who's strong and muscly, while a weak physique may describe someone who is small and has little muscle mass. Physique is spelt in two parts. P-H-Y-S for the phys start, then I-Q-U-E to end the word. P-H-Y-S-I-Q-U-E spells physique. Word number 7 is conquer. Conquer is a verb and it means to overcome and take control of. It's usually used when talking about castles and kingdoms and stuff, like when they get taken over and controlled by an external party. Someone comes to invade the place. Conquer is spelt in two parts. C-O-N for the Kong and Q-U-E-R for the K. C-O-N-Q-U-E-R spells conquer. Word number 8 is tranquil. Tranquil is an adjective and it describes something that's free from disturbance. It's a calming word. When you use this word to describe something, that thing should be very calm and very peaceful. It's a very good word to add to your list of words to use for your creative writing. Tranquil is spelled in two parts. T-R-A-N for the trang and Q-U-I-L for the quill. You may have noticed in the word banquet and conquer too, that when the N comes before the Q-U, which makes the K sound, the N doesn't sound like a normal N by itself. It makes the same sound as when the N comes before a K, as in the word plank. Just a side note there. Anyway, T-R-A-N-Q-U-I-L spells tranquil. Word number 9 is sequence. Sequence is a noun and it's a particular order which related things follow each other. You may recognize this word from maths, like when the numbers follow each other in a pattern to form a sequence. So sequence is spelt in two parts, S-E for the C and Q-U-E-N-C-E for the quince ending. S-E-Q-U-E-N-C-E spells sequence. Word number 10 is dolphin. Dolphin is a noun and it's a mammalian sea creature. I'll just show you a picture. It's easier. Okay, so dolphin is spelt in two parts. D-O-L for the doll and P-H-I-N for the fin. Take note that it's a P-H making the F sound even though fin is spelt F-I-N. So D-O-L-P-H-I-N spells dolphin. Word number 11 is graph. Graph is a noun and it's a diagram showing the relation between variable quantities, each measured along one of the pairs of axes. Maybe I'll just show you a picture of some of the graphs. We have column graphs, bar graphs, pie graphs, line graphs. Yeah, you get the idea. Okay. Graph is spelt in only the one part. It should be easy enough to remember being 5 letters long. Just remember that the F sound is made by PH. So G-R-A-P-H spells graph. Word number 12 is phony. Phony is an adjective and it describes someone who's fake or not genuine. It can also be used as a noun as someone who is fake. So someone who's pretending to be something that they're not is a phony. For now, I'll just leave this word here as an adjective. For spelling, phony has a tricky ending to it as normally when we have a word ending with the E sound, it's just a Y. Here, it actually ends with the EY. So P-H-O-N-E-Y spells phony. Word number 13 is pharmacy. Pharmacy is a noun and it's a shop where medicinal drugs are prepared and sold. Pharmacy is spelt in 3 parts. P-H-A-R for the far, M-A for the ma, and C-Y for the C ending. P-H-A-R-M-A-C-Y spells pharmacy. Word number 14 is phenomenal. Phenomenal is an adjective and it describes something that's remarkable or exceptional or really, really good. It's normally used when the thing you're describing is not just really good, but it's surprisingly good. Like it was out of your expectations for sure. It was phenomenal. Phenomenal is spelled in 4 parts. P-H-E for the f, N-O for the no, M-E-N for the men, and A-L to end it. P-H-E-N-O-M-E-N-A-L spells phenomenal. Word number 15 is pharaoh. Pharaoh is a noun and it's the ruler of ancient Egypt. Pharaohs are just the Egyptian equivalent of kings or emperors. I know what you're thinking, and no, they did not specialize in card games. Pharaoh is spelt in 2 parts, which are tricky because they definitely don't sound like how it's spelt. P-H-A-R-A for the fair part, and O-H for the O ending. Last time I checked the alphabet, A-R-A don't make the E sound. But hey, what can we do? Just memorize this one. P-H-A-R-A-O-H spells pharaoh. Word number 16 is sapphire. Sapphire is a noun and it's a transparent precious stone which is typically blue, or it can just be the bright blue color. Sapphire is spelt in 2 parts. S-A for the sa and P-P-H-I-R-E for the fire part. Take note of the longer F sound when I say the word. Sapphire. The reason why there are 2 P's is that the F sound is longer. So S-A-P-P-H-I-R-E spells sapphire. Word number 16 is orphan. Orphan is a noun and it's a child whose parents are dead, are unknown, or have abandoned them. So you may have heard of somewhere called an orphanage. This is a place where orphans go to live and to be looked after. Orphan is spelt in 2 parts. O-R for the or and P-H-A-N for the fan. Remember that the word orphan ends with an A-N. O-R-P-H-A-N spells orphan. Word number 18 is typhoon. Typhoon is a noun and it's a tropical storm in the region of the Indian or Western Pacific Oceans. Typhoons are related to hurricanes, cyclones, and all that. It just depends on where they come from. So typhoon is spelled in 2 parts. T-Y for the Thai and P-H-O-O-N for the foon. T-Y-P-H-O-O-N spells typhoon. Word number 19 is equator. Equator is a noun and it's the line drawn on the Earth in the middle, noting the boundary between the northern and southern hemisphere. There really isn't a line drawn on the actual Earth, but you'll see it on globes and maps everywhere. Equator is spelt in 2 parts, and remember that the equator is a line which splits the Earth in 2 equal halves. Use the spelling of equal to help you. E-Q-U-A for the equa and T-O-R for the ending. Remember that the ending is O-R instead of the normal E-R or R-E. E-Q-U-A-T-O-R spells equator. Word number 20 is elephant. Elephant is a noun, and I'm just going to show you a picture. Much easier. Elephant is spelled in two parts. E-L-E for the Ellie, and then P-H-A-N-T for the phant. E-L-E-P-H-A-N-T spells elephant. Okay, that does it for the words. Hopefully this video helped you in understanding the word or helping you remember how to spell the word. Okay, now that does it, and I'll catch you next week. See ya!